Coming up next on Adventurer, a woman who has not only climbed Wyoming's Grand Teton, but skied down it as well. More when we return. Welcome to Adventurer, the show where people truly push their lives to the limits. No talking heads here, just the real deals. I'm your host, Jim Clash. For 12 years, our guest, Kristen Ulmer, was ranked the world's top female extreme skier. Her feats include a dangerous ski descent of the Grand Teton and appearances in Warren Miller's cult ski movies. Welcome, Kristen. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks, Jim.
You know, I feel like I've known you a long time. We met maybe 10 years ago. But the thing that most fascinates me about you is that you've skied down the Grand Teton. I've climbed the Grand Teton, which is a pretty tough climb for an intermediate just in itself. But what's it like to climb it in the winter and then ski down it?
Well, we did it in the spring, actually.
In the spring, okay.
And from what I understand, nobody's skied it their first try because they get up there and they're like, oh man.
I know, I can imagine.
It's great, yeah. And we have to climb what we're going to ski down. And so we're doing a lot of ice climbing too. We're doing more technical routes than you would do if you're just going up on the mountain with a guide, for example. And the other thing is that we did it without ropes. We climbed it without ropes because we had to be fast because we were climbing up an ice chute where a lot of avalanches come down. But it was intense. It was definitely, it's a mountain without a bottom. Like, it's serious. You fall, you die.
Yeah, I know. And no ropes, of course, going down. I mean, you tried it twice. I think the first time with the late Alex Lowe, right?
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
I missed him.
Yeah, Alex, well. Now, also, I know, for 12 years you were ranked the top extreme free skier in the world. I mean, tell me a little bit about some of the movies that you filmed, because I'm sure all kinds of camera guys were after you back then.
Yeah. Well, it was really a fun era for me because I kind of ruled the roost. I was doing some pretty wild stuff back in the day. I was jumping 70-foot cliffs and sticking the landing and doing big flips for the cameras. And I've made 20 ski movies. And I was always the only girl on a 10-man trip every time. 6 months a year.
And probably kicking some of their butts.
Well, my goal. It's so funny because people kept saying, "Oh, you're the best woman big mountain extreme skier in the world," and I'm like, so, because I didn't really have any competition. I wanted to kick the men's butts.
Of course. Yeah.
That was my goal.
And you did.
Well, I tried. I mean, there are a few years there where I definitely felt like I was showing them a thing or two.
Now, I know, you've gone through a lot of extreme adventures in your life, and you're doing something now called Ski to Live, I think, and this is something that combines a Zen approach and the physicality of it. Talk to us a little bit about your seminars.
Well, they're called Ski to Live. They're a play on the words live to ski. Okay. And I paired up with a world-famous Zen master named Genpo Roshi in order to create these 5 years ago. They're 4-day workshops, and what we do is we use Zen wisdom to teach skiing, and then more importantly use skiing and snowboarding, for that matter, use skiing and snowboarding in order to teach Zen wisdom. I'm the only one doing anything like this in the world in any sport, and I just am branching out this fall into Climb to Live for rock climbing. I'm paired up with Will Gadd for that, and then also Fly to Live, flying trapeze in New York City.
Wow. Now, is most of the Ski to Live stuff in Utah?
Yes, we do clinics at Snowbird, Alta, and Deer Valley. And then the climbing clinic is also in Utah, and then the Fly to Live is in New York City.
And is it for women only, or is it
for
everybody?
No, I'm not a believer in women's only clinics. It's for men and women, and it's for intermediate to professional level skiers. We've actually had a bunch of pros come to it because, I mean, it's a ski clinic, but it's not a ski clinic. It's a Zen clinic, and they're really, really intense. And 95% of the people that attend them say it's one of the most significant experiences of their lives. And it's a weekend ski clinic, so we're really tapping into some powerful stuff.
Well, that's great. Now listen, I'm going to have to end here, but I'm going to ask you, what's the craziest stunt you ever did?
Craziest stunt? Well, skiing the Grand, I think. But if you want to talk stunts, I did probably about 100-foot laid out Superman flyaway front flip twice. And the cameraman missed the shot both times.
Where did you do this?
That was up in Alaska. I built the kicker. It took me all day to build this perfect jump, and did it once. He's like, I missed it. Could you do it again? I'm like, yeah, I guess. And then I did it again. He's like, I missed it again. I'm like, no, that's it.
Well, hopefully we didn't miss this, the shot here. So thanks a lot for coming in, Kristen, and we wish you the best of luck, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. Again, extreme free skier Kristen Ulmer. I'm Forbes adventurer Jim Clash. To read my column, pick up Forbes magazine or click on Forbes.com/adventurer. And thanks for watching the Forbes.com Video Network.